Okay, I'd like to tie a turkey tail emerger. I first saw this fly at the Sow Bug Conclave in Mountain Home, Arkansas. The late Dan Berry of Berry Brothers Fishing Guides was tying this pattern. It's a great pattern to fish when the trout are sipping midges in the meniscus or up in the water column. I'm going to tie it on a size 18 hook. I like to tie it on 18s and 20s. This is equivalent to a TMC 2488. I'll be using some black thread. This is Vivas 12/0. I'm going to start my thread just about above the point on the shank of the hook. Lay a base down the shank. And we want to look too far here. Let's start it just a little bit farther down. There we go. Okay, for the body of this emerger, we're going to be using some turkey tail. I'm going to be using just 2 strands, or 2 barbules of this. Okay, we'll trim off up. We'll trim off a little bit of this weak point, and then we'll tie it in at our starting point. Okay, I'm going to wrap this forward for the body. Yep. Okay, right at our starting point, or thereabout. I want to make sure my thread is directly under where I'm going to wrap it. Okay. Now for the wing on this, I'm going to be using some white Antron yarn. I'm going to take a small section of it. I'm going to cut that in half. And then I'm going to wet it and roll it so it's a little easier to work with. Clip it off even on one end. Turn my fly sideways in the vise, and I'm going to attach this Antron to the side of the hook. Okay. And then I'm going to bring it around and attach it to the other side of the hook, far side. Okay, then I'm going to pull it so I have just to the end of the body. Secure it in place. Clip off that tag. Okay, for the thorax, the front of the fly, I'm going to be using some peacock herring. I'm going to get one nice strand. Okay, we'll clip it off, this little weak section here in front. I'm going to tie it on to the side of the hook. And then we'll wrap it forward. I want to try to get those heralds up so they give a nice appearance. Okay, then we'll tie it off. Clip off the harrow, and we'll put a couple half hitches in there in order to hold the thread. Okay, we'll clip that. And I'm going to bring my wings up just a little bit. And there we have turkey tail emerger.